Hello everyone, welcome to Dickson's Java 101 tutorial 4, and today I'm going to do a simple compound interest exercise that will summarize the last 3 tutorials. So let's get started. First of all, I'd like to create a scanner, which is import java.util.scanner. Today we're going to be doing two simple equations, which is using this annual compound interest formula, which is A for annual compound interest is equal to P, which is the principal amount, open bracket 1 plus R, which is the rate of interest per year, we turn this into decimal points, divided by N, which is how many times it's going to be compounded per year. We're going to assume 12, which is monthly, which there are 12 months in a year, to the power of n times t, which is time. N is the number of years. We're going to also use this example. Principal is equal to 5,000, annual rate is equal to 5%, and we have to make sure that we turn it into decimal points. So 0.05, which is 5%. Compounds per year, which is equal to 12. The number of years, which is t, is 10. So when we put all this into our equation here, it should compute 8,235.05. So please write this down and let's get started. So at the beginning of a computer program, usually declare all your data types and all your variables. So data types and variables. So from memory, I've done this many times. I'm going to create a principal, P-R-I-N-C-I-P-L-E, P-R-I-N-C-I-P-L-E. We're going to also have 1 plus R, which is the rate. We're going to have N, we're going to have T. So here's all my variables, and I'm just going to add data types next to them. Make sure you put a semicolon there. Rate, I'm going to have it as double, and N, I'm going to have it as int, and T is I'm going to also have int. I like to group all my data types into the same thing so it's easy to read. And then I'm going to have two variables for my formulas. So I'm going to create double amount total and double accumulated interest. As you can see, when I declare my variables, when there are two words, I usually have a camel case. It goes up and down because the second word is capitalized, I, and total for T. Awesome. So I created all my data types here. Now I'm just going to create a simple message print statement saying what is this program about. So hello Dickson. This program is going to calculate your compound interest. I'm going to have a space here for the next line. Remember, it's backward slash and then an N. So enter the principal amount. Since we declared the data type double, we don't need to declare it again. So we can just go principal is equal to next dot input double input dot next. Got them mixed up, and since input is on the line, I just know that I haven't created my scanner, so I should create my scanner in main. Scanner new input, scanner input. We putting input there, equal to new scanner system.in. Good. So there's no errors now. Now I remember, since we got double, now we just do rate. This one is enter the rate, interest rate per year. Oh, and since principal is a double, we might want to just put an example here for the user to know that it needs to be decimal places. So 5,000.00 and closing. And since interest is also double, we might want to just put in an example. I.E.5% is equal to 5.00 closing. Now I can just put rate is equal to input dot next double. After rate we have in, and in is an int. Just save this first, just in case. Enter the compound per year. And in this example, we're just going to use 12. In is equal to input dot next int. Good. And last one, we have time. Enter the number of years. We said it was 10 years. And time is t. So t is equal to input dot next int open closing semicolon. Awesome. So now we have all our variable types, and we've shown an example for the user so they know when to enter a whole number or a decimal point. So I'm just going to save this, and I'm just going to take a break.